Brain exercise science of consciousness. What is mindfulness? Mindfulness is the practice of maintaining non-judgmental, moment-by-moment awareness of your thoughts, feelings, and body sensations. Scientifically, consistent mindfulness practice reshapes brain structure, a process called neuroplasticity, reducing emotional reactivity, shrinking the brain's stress centers, and strengthening areas dedicated to focus and rational decision-making. Neurobiological fundamentals change in brain structure. Neurobiological fundamentals of brain structure changes center on neuroplasticity, the brain's dynamic ability to reorganize its physical wiring and functional circuits in response to experience, learning, or injury. These structural modifications allow us to adapt, form memories, and recover from neurological trauma. Changes in brain function. Changes in brain function are driven by neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, and continuous adjustments in chemical and electrical signaling. This dynamic process underpins learning, memory, and adaptation to the environment or injury throughout an individual's lifetime. The brain versus thought. The brain is the physical, biological organ made of cells and tissue, while thought is the abstract process, energy, or electrical activity produced by the brain. The brain is the hardware, and thought is the software that runs on it. Potential use depression. Depression is more than an emotional state. It is a complex condition driven by physical changes in the brain's structures, networks, and chemical messengers. Modern psychiatry leverages this neurological understanding to develop targeted therapies, ranging from specialized medications to advanced brain stimulation. Mental health. The brain is the biological foundation of mental health. Understanding it provides profound, actionable applications, utilizing targeted therapies to alter brain structures, leveraging its innate ability to rewire itself, and optimizing cellular energy to prevent and manage psychiatric disorders. Stress. The brain is the command center for stress. It actively assesses threats and directs the body's physical and behavioral responses. While short-term stress enhances focus and survival, chronic stress can cause structural changes in the brain that impact memory, emotion, and decision-making. Brain exercise intention. In a depressed or chronically stressed brain, the networks processing fear, reward, and executive control become unbalanced. The amygdala, emotion center, becomes overactive and enlarged, while regions responsible for memory, joy, and logical planning, the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex, shrink and disconnect. Attention. Stress and depression hijack the brain's attention networks by shrinking the prefrontal cortex and overstimulating the amygdala. This causes a hyper-focus on negative thoughts, making it incredibly difficult to concentrate or ignore distractions. Fortunately, targeted brain training tools and lifestyle adjustments can help rewire these circuits and restore your focus. Attitude. Stress and depression naturally create a negativity bias in the brain, shrinking its capacity for pleasure and forward planning. To counter this, you must actively rewire these neural pathways. The most effective brain attitudes focus on mindfulness, thought reframing, and giving your brain physical recovery time. Start training your brain. Set the environment properly. Declutter your workspace. Remove visual distractions to help your brain focus on a single task. Optimize lighting. Use bright, natural light for focus, and dim, warm light later in the day to help your mind wind down. Use auditory cues. Play instrumental music or ambient sounds, like rain or white noise, to signal to your brain that it is time to concentrate. Time blocking. Dedicate uninterrupted intervals, like the Pomodoro technique, to specific tasks to build mental endurance. Choose a comfortable position. Training your mind is all about building mental agility and focus. To start, settle into a comfortable position, take a few slow, deep breaths, and eliminate distractions. It requires consistency and patience, just like working out a muscle. Focus on your breath. Inhale deeply. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold. Let the air settle in your lungs for a count of 2. Exhale completely. Release the breath slowly through your mouth for a count of 6. Comment your score below.